Hey, what's up?
We're back in action.
Time for last minute betting with the Sports Nuts. Brought to you by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company. Click those links below for the best sports books in your state. OddsJam partner program link is down there too. Share that with your friends. Get 20% of all the revenue generated from that link. Live chat is available. We welcome live chat. Yes, we do. Like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Do it. Fill out the form below in the description. Get a personal one-on-one tutorial. How to make $2,500 per month sports betting. You can't do it with a $100 bankroll. Okay? There's a Calendly link for Mike, one for me. You can get a hold of us, Mike at OddsJam.com, Bob at OddsJam.com. TikTok, OddsJam_Nutz. Discord link below. And don't forget Prize Picks. $100 deposit match. And that ends that part of the show. Welcome, folks. Big night in the NHL. Big night in the world of baseball. Big night in the betting world. And a big night last night, Mike, with the Celtics taking game 2, which I thought you were on the Warriors early, but I'm confused. Was the Celtics your play all along?
For this game, most definitely. I took Golden State in game 1. I liked them at home, game 1. And, there was some concerns for me with Boston, certainly. But if you don't remember, a long time ago, we were on a show called OddsJam TV that we still continue to do. So you can go pull out the archives if you'd like. But you asked Steve and I to give you sleepers. And I gave you the Boston Celtics. At the time, Boston was not being talked about a lot. And I thought that Boston had the formula to be a team that could make a run in the playoffs. Now, I won't say that Milwaukee losing Chris Middleton, wasn't helpful for them, certainly. But, hey, the bottom line is they're here, and they most definitely look like the better team. Last night was the night to take them. No two ways about it. They haven't lost back-to-back in the playoffs all playoffs long. And besides that, Golden State is a bad team on the road. 2-5 against the spread, now 2-6 against the spread on the road in the playoffs. I was very comfortable with the Celtics -3.5. Wasn't sweating it at all. It was good to go.
All right. Going to do a little what's happening. Give you some baseball scores here. My Cardinals got swept by the Rays. 2-1. Miles Michael is still pitching good. They get swept. Yes, they got swept, Mike.
Yeah,
and,
they did, Bob.
Diamondbacks beat the Reds 5-4. Dodgers beat the White Sox 11-9. And the Phillies helped us out. They beat the Brewers 8-3. And the Rockies beat the Giants 4-2. And right now, just getting started, Nationals, Marlins, bottom of the first, nothing at this moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Real quick, Bob, while we're here talking MLB, let me give my bets out because these games are getting ready to start, obviously.
Okay,
so
go.
Get that out of the
Go.
way. The first one that I have gone with, I'm going to roll with the Yankees on the run line, -1.5. They got Garrett Cole on the mound, expect them to win. And I definitely think you got to roll with the Yankees on the run line. And then, hey, how about the best team in all of baseball against the spread, huh? The Orioles, the Baltimore Orioles, the best team against the spread in the game. I'm going to roll with them on the money line tonight. No doubter for me. Let's do that. And then, look, Boston has won 3 in a row against the Angels. I got to roll with them on the money line tonight. And then one of the hotter teams in baseball, Bob, please don't interrupt me. Let me finish. Hottest team in all of baseball, the Atlanta Braves, 7 wins in a row. I'm taking them against the Pirates on the run line -1.5.
Okay. This is an inclusive show, so I'm trying to include the people in the chat here. So I will interrupt.
Hey,
okay?
you've been in a mood ever since we started this show. You gotta quit
No,
this
I'm
useless
fine.
attitude.
I'm fine. Stop. Quit interrupting
Don't do that.
me.
Don't
Let
act
me
like
host.
a child. Come on.
Mike, let's cash some bets tonight. Jordan, please let me get to this. Edgar Covarrubias in the house. Hell yeah. And Jordan, yes, you're right. We had Red Sox as a lock this morning.
Good play. Yes, love it.
Time ago. And I NRFI'd everything up to Yankees. Okay. All right. Let's get to this hockey game.
Steven.
Let's get to this hockey game. But first, a little golf talk here in the RBC Canadian Open. Wyndham Clark is in the lead at -7. Matthew Fitzpatrick -6, followed by Doug Gim and Harold Varner III at -5. Let's see, Shane Lowry is at -3 in the top 10. So 1, 2, 3 of the top 10s right now are part of the Steve and Randall picks on the website. Just want to point that out. Very, very good value there. All right, let's get to the hockey game. Let's get to the NHL playoffs. Let's belabor this point completely. I'm going to let you go first. I won't interrupt unless you get elongated. There you go. Floor's yours.
Well, fair enough, and I won't be because I don't want to continue to be repetitive and play the same beat over and over again, all right? You know what I think of this game. You know the reasons I like the Rangers. I'll be quick with it. Number one is the fact that the Rangers have lost one home game at home all playoffs, and it was that insane, wacky triple overtime game against Pittsburgh, all right? Number two, I have seen time and time again with this Rangers team that they can bounce back and be resilient when it feels like their backs are against the wall. And I think that all that we have seen so far are two teams defending home ice. Is Tampa Bay certainly picking up the momentum here? Yes. But Carolina had momentum going into New York up 2-0 and had an opportunity to bury the Rangers, but they didn't. And I expect that whether you like it or not, the Rangers are going to have power play opportunities tonight. They're at home, and that will come into play in this game. So the floor is yours, Bob.
Okay, I'm just going to tell you one thing right now, okay? The Rangers are ranked 15th out of 16 teams in 5-on-5 goals. If you people want to ride that to a Stanley Cup, you're not going to ride it to a Stanley Cup. Mike, you know enough about hockey and playoff hockey that you got to score 5-on-5. It can win you a game. It can win you a series. It's not going to win you a cup, okay? Power play is not – you cannot be 15th out of 16 teams, okay? Do you not understand that? You got to be able to score 5-on-5. And anybody, and I mean anybody who knows anything about hockey will tell you that. Power play, yes, no two ways about it. Tampa Bay's got to stay out of the penalty box. Absolutely no two ways about it. But Vasilevsky has now allowed 2 or few goals in 7 of the last 9 playoff games, okay? Over that span, his save percentage is .949. That's 95%, folks. That is that's a world-class goaltender who has won championships. I am, and I will say it one more time, I got a free bet on BetMGM. Mike, quit interrupting. I got a free bet.
I'm seeing if people can rip read.
Here we go. I'm a solo me. All right. I got a free bet on BetMGM. Yeah, they can't see you now. I got a free bet on BetMGM. I am putting my $40 free bet on Tampa Bay on the money line. I believe this will be a 3-1 or 3-2 game. The under will hit again. If you want to hear what these teams are averaging, both of them. Tampa Bay is averaging 2.44 goals on the road. The Rangers are averaging 2.91 goals in the playoffs, okay? That's why I know Jordan went with the under, I think, earlier. That's why I'm also going with the under 5.5, and I'll get out of this solo thing here. I don't ever put myself in solo layout. Let's see what the chat has to say. This game is going to be so fun. I can't wait. And we will be here in between periods. 33% boost, need 3 legs in the Rangers versus Lightning. What are your top 3 picks? I'm going Kucherov over 3.5 shots on goal, or Stamkos over 3.5 shots on goal. Mike, where are you?
I think I'm going to take Panarin over 0.5 assists. I think he'll have an assist tonight, and I think the Rangers will certainly have power play opportunities. So I look for him to at least have 1 assist tonight.
Okay. Jordan, where in the world is Mike? I'm going to start doing that more often. They got a kick out of me going solo. All right. Let's go ahead and share my screen, Mike, and let's take a look and see if we can find another play in player props in the hockey game tonight. All right.
Sure. And before you dive in, let me give my positive EV plays out real quick. I just have a few.
Okay. You're always changing things up, but go ahead.
I am?
Yes. Go ahead.
You don't want me to give my bets?
Go ahead. All right.
I took JD Martinez over 1.5 player bases on BetMGM. I took a yes run first inning in the Braves Pirates game. I took a yes run first inning in the Brewers Phillies game. And then I've got Panarin, as I said, over 0.5 player assists. Max Fried over 5.5 player strikeouts. So those are my bets, Bobby.
Okay. All right. Let's take a look at player points. See if anybody likes any of this here. Alex Killorn over 0.5 player points the last 2 games. He has scored. He's been a big part of that. Without Killorn, they're not going to do what they need to do. I like that play, and it's plus 128 on FanDuel, but it is a good play. So Stamkos over 3.5 shots on goal, Killorn over 0.5 player points, and the Panarin play that Mike gave you. There's our 3. Jordan, now you can decide from there. In the meantime, I want to point out something in my bet tracker. Last night, in guys like Jordan know that this happens all the time. Last night when we were doing the early betting for today, Nikita Kucherov positive EV was under 3.5 player shots on goal. Today, it's now over 3.5. Sometimes that happens, folks. I didn't like it when it was under, and I think I even said to Mike, I'm going to put a quarter of a unit on that, and I put $5 on it. I will now delete that because that is not a play that I like. And I like this one here. It's got a lot more value, Mike. Plus 115 on BetMGM. Kucherov over 3.5 shots on goal. What do you think?
I said last night I didn't like it. I'm not sure. I still think just the fact this game is in New York. I just think it's going to have a different flow than what we saw the last 2 games in Tampa Bay. So I'm still against it, but I see the value there. So I certainly think that it's a good one to roll with.
Something else that I caught this morning, and Jordan probably already knows this, the Stampeders Alouettes game in the CFL, which we know that Randall is on Calgary and he's on the over. Okay. Well, there were 2 positive EV plays at the Stampeders in the first quarter, point spread minus 0.5, and on the money line in BetMGM at Caesars. And I talked to Randall, and Randall loved the fact that the positive EV page was coinciding with his handicapping.
Good. Yes.
Also, I found one other thing. It's too late, unfortunately, because we start the show a half an hour later on Thursday. I did take the Yankees on the run line minus 1.5 and minus 2.5 earlier in the day when I was talking to a client. To the
I like
positive EV page.
I like it.
And in reality, there's not a whole lot that I'm seeing here. There is that Stamkos over 3.5 shots on goal also, but that was also under last night. What is that? Plus 145 now. In player strikeouts, Otani under 6.5 is plus 130. I kind of like that play too.
Yeah,
I'm
and
not.
I like Boston tonight. So
I know.
yeah, I would.
I do not like this run line. Los Angeles Angels -1 at plus 135. I know it's a positive EV play, but I got to be honest with you. I would be on Boston for sure. And if I'm going to take Boston +1 and I can get good odds on it, I probably would. You're probably not going to get very good odds though.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm not touching the Angels tonight. I like Boston. I like Boston to sweep.
All right, let me get to everything I got to get to here in the chat. Real Deal Prime. Love seeing these faces. Great show, studs. Thank you, buddy. Do you guys like FanDuel Boost, Kreider, Zibanejad, Stamkos, or Kucherov first goal of the game? Plus 350. Man, I don't know. You saw who scored the. I don't know.
Well, you saw Kreider had the first goal was at game 2, I believe.
Yeah.
That he had the first goal. You look at the positive EV is looking to be on Stamkos and Kucherov, shots on goal
Right.
on overs now. So, certainly if I think I like it. I really do. I think that one of those 4 guys have a chance at that. I think you're going to see a big game out of Zibanejad.
Absolutely. I agree with Jordan. You'll see his comment in a second. DraftKings Boost is good deal. Stephen Batts said Kucherov, Kreider, anytime goals over 3.5 parlay is plus 731 with the boost, plus 540 or 550 before. Jordan, the boys need me on the show to bring the vibes up. Got to stop arguing, getting to make money. Absolutely. Very true, Jordan.
Yeah,
good
Bob.
evening, my guys. Once again, you got to, can't interrupt.
Just Bob, drop it.
Good evening, my boys. Cold beverages are chilling as we speak. Take Montreal and the over in CFL, says Daryl. New York Rangers in the under in the NHL. And MLB and KBO action as well. Okay. Well, Randall's not going to like what said there. And Don Periocho, can we do price picks? I don't have any price picks made. You can look and see what is available there. I guess I could pull it up real quick if you want me to, but because Price Picks does have different player props, Mike, than what the books have.
Right.
So let me just pull this up here real quick and see what we come up with. And let's stick to the hockey game. And I'll share my screen if I see anything here.
So is it safe to say the under is the play tonight for sure? I mean, we're torn on Tampa Bay and New York, but I think that we can all agree the best play has got to be the under, right?
Right. Okay. So let me share my screen. I'm going to tell you one play that I like. If you got a Price Picks account, I'm going to pull up one play that I think that I like, at least one part of the entry. You see this? You cannot get Vasilevsky 27.5 saves, meaning I would take the over in this. The number's not there. It starts at 29.5. You can only get it on Price Picks. So I would definitely add that entry along with shots on goal. I would probably add Kucherov to that. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, I cleaned out my account last night. So those are the two that I would add right there, especially with that low save total of 27.5. That would be something I would do. I use Bravado, so it's okay. All right, Don Periocho. 38. Is that how you say that, Mike?
That's how I would say it, but let's get let's, to be fair to Don, let's not, say that's 100% certain. I couldn't think of
Don't
what word
butcher his name.
Thank you.
Okay. Is that what that means?
Yeah, he just forgot the N.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. I got you. All right. You know, I'm an old man.
There it is, Bob.
Perioko. Oh, Perioko. Okay.
Perioko.
All right. Perioko. Like it. Love it. All right, Mike, it's time for your lock of the night. And you can't use the Red Sox game because we've already used that. So
no, I won't use the Red Sox game, although I do like the Red Sox on the money line. So those of you who are just tuning in, MLB bet, definitely take the Red Sox on the money line. But my lock of the night is I got my nice Dr. Pepper here that I'm sipping on. You know where I'm going, Bob. I think I'm going to go to the well, and I think I'm going to pull out the Rangers on the money line.
Okay. All right.
Although the under, that's my lock of the night, but certainly for all of you out there, definitely take the under.
Well, I can't be on the opposite side here. So, and I got to pick in this game. So I'm gonna go the under. That's what I'm doing.
That's fair. Yeah,
under 5.5.
Good.
Under 5.5. I do want to tell you guys that last night when I tried to go to the well, I won too many times with the under in the first half of that basketball game. I got my ass kicked. But fortunately,
I may go back to that under well in that Golden State Boston game, though.
I may do it in the next game.
See, so you're not staying away from the well.
Maybe.
Yeah, I like the under there for you as your lock. So if you're tailing both of us, you got that opportunity. Bob's got Rangers and Lightning, the under 5.5, and I've got the Rangers on the money line.
All right, let's get out of here. We'll be back here in between periods, guys. All right. Early betting for tomorrow. We'll see what happens in this game tonight. I just want you to know.
This game goes to OT, Jordan says. I could see that.
Yeah, very well could be.
I could see that. And I would love that, too. I would love that, Jordan. I'm rooting for that, Jordan.
You got this?
I'm rooting for us to be in a situation where the under is guaranteed.
Also, we'll have a WNBA parlay for all you guys tomorrow for some cold, bubbly toasting and bankroll boosting. Big blessing.
Oh, Daryl. Yeah. Woo.
Peace.
Hey, round of applause for Daryl.